Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about number 8 Baylor beating number 16 Arkansas 72 to 67. I'll recap Houston and Auburn later in a little bit when that goes final. But John Calipari's first-ranked game with the Arkansas Razorbacks, they take the L 72-67. They just struggle to shoot the three ball, man. This team just isn't a great three-point shooting team. Like, they just don't have really many guys that will be a threat. And 11 turnovers. This seems like a pretty much Kentucky team, except it's just Arkansas. So a nice bounce-back win for Baylor. Pretty much, the Bears went zone almost the whole way, and Calipari's offense couldn't figure out the zone defense. So that's pretty much what he did at Kentucky. His offense couldn't figure out a fucking zone. Arkansas was once again terrible from 3, 5 for 20. And no team had an opening weight that was remotely as challenging as the one Scott Drew set up for his guys against Gonzaga and Arkansas. And a Coach Cal team can't shoot the three? How shocking. But I gotta give some credit to Baylor with this win. Coming off a blowout loss against Gonzaga on the road, they were looking for just a bounce back win, and they did it. 72-67. They shot 46% from the field. They kind of struggled from three themselves, 7 for 24, and their free throw shooting wasn't the best, 11 to 17. But they were able to survive at the end. Behind 5 players scoring double figures. For Arkansas, there's really only 2 guys doing the majority of the work. Was Buggy Fland, who I really like for this team, one of their best players, and Adothiero. I wish he was still in Kentucky, but he just didn't fit the team, especially if he was there this year, because he's not really a great shooter, but he's still a hell of a player, man. He laid him with 24 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Hell of a game from Adothiero, man. That dude's physical, good defender. Adothiero's so good, man. Buggy Fland was probably one of the only other players that really showed up, I thought. He had 17 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds in the loss. He was 5 for 13, 3 of 5 from 3. He made 3 of their 5 3-pointers, 4 and 4 from the line. Probably the best out of the season so far from him. Like, he had some good playmaking and versatility against a tough Baylor defense, but besides that, just not really much. I'd say Adothiero and Buggy Fland were the 2 standouts. Guys that struggled, Big Z, oh boy, 0 for 3, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 0 assists. What's that one dude's name? John L. Davis or whatever? John L. Davis, 2 for 9 shooting, 0 of 5 on threes. Yeah, man, Big Z, he just isn't that good. Offensively, defensively, not that great either. And I will say, Arkansas put up a better effort in the second half than the first half, because they got outscored 42-33. They played better in the second half, but it just wasn't enough, because they didn't just, besides Buggy Fland at the arrow, they just didn't have enough scoring. Because you had John L. Davis struggle, Big Z struggle, DJ Wagner 8 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. He's not a great 3-point shooter either. 4 for 10. He isn't a good offensive player unless he's driving to the rim. Carter Knox, 0 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Only 10 minutes. You're not giving him more minutes. Brazil, 4 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Billy Richmond, 4 points, 0 assists, 2 rebounds. Jonas Ado, 0 points, 0 assists, 1 rebound. Just not enough offense outside of Thiero and Boogie. It's the criticism Cal faced when he was at my Kentucky Wildcats from me and the other fans. Can't figure out his own defense. And sometimes the 3-point shootings, man. Last year was an exception because we actually had guys that could shoot. Baylor's a top 10 team, I guess. Baylor's current top 10 team, and they lost by 5. Only lost by 5, and the way they started, you could have lost more, but look, they got put into a 2-3 zone and shot 1 for 10 at half. Like, they couldn't break up the zone. And it's not just me being obsessed with Arkansas. I just wanted to see Arkansas play, and I'm recapping this game because it's a ranked matchup. Why would I not recap it? But it's just I trying to tell that the 3-point shooting wasn't going to be as good because they don't really have guys that are great shooters outside of Boogie Flan and John L. Davis. And if John L. Davis is struggling, you're screwed. And you're going to need better games from, say, Big Z and DJ and John L. and those guys. And they should play Carter Knox more. Arkansas as a team shot 41% from the field, 25% from 3, the 11 turnovers, and they dropped to 1-1. Baylor gets to 1-1. Baylor, just more guys impacting the game with double digits. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in double digits. The leading scorer was Jaden Nutt, 16 points, 2 rebounds. VJ Edgecombe, 11 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. He was way better than he was in his first game. And he had a nasty block and a catch-and-shoot 3 in this game. He was way better than he was in that first game. A really good bounce-back game, I thought. And he responded great. Very impressed with Edgecombe tonight. Norchad Omier. Or how you say his last name? I like saying his name. Norchad. 15 points, 1 assist, 12 rebounds. He's an everyday guy. 15 and 12 tonight, 7 of 10 shooting. And this is a good bounce back. They'll be better off for challenging themselves this week. Because not enough teams do it. And despite being in foul trouble, he still put up a good stat line tonight, I thought. So, it's kind of remarkable how Arkansas was even close with the 3-point shooting issues. A good game from Norchad Omier. Jeremy Roach, 13 points, 2 assists. Robert Wright, the third, 10 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. He's been pretty good these first 2 games. Out of the players I've been impressed with the Baylor, out of the players I've been impressed with the Baylor so far, I'd say Robert Wright the third. Celestine, 3 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, and Ojion Wuna, 4 points and 3 rebounds. 5 guys in double figures tonight. Good, solid outing from Baylor to get a bounce-back win. I mean, they forced that zone look from them because, Cal's team struggled to, break that zone, so I like what I saw from them. And Jonas Adu played under 10 minutes, and Arkansas was still +5 in the glass. They should have played Jonas Adu more. It's just, I guess, normal stuff early in the season, but it just kind of felt like they were outmatched from the get-go. But Big Z needs to figure it out, especially him, because there's no reason their guards should be out rebounding him. I mean, the dude's like 7'3". So we'll see what happens going forward. They shot better in the second half. Ado and Davis, I guess, still aren't 100%. But way more issues than you expected. They got to get more physical and their shooting needs to be better. But that's really my takeaways. So yeah, that's all to say. Till next time out. Peace.